Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope you guys are staying safe during this pandemic because it is crazy out there. This video pretty much this is a video I've always wanted to do because I'm in the process of applying for medical school, and man, the journey is rough. Like, you just feel so stressed out all the time, and I'm just like, bro, but it's okay. It's gonna be worth it in the end because I'm gonna become a doctor. I'm gonna pass the MCAT. I'm gonna go to medical school. I'm gonna do my residency, and I will own my own practice. And I won't tell you that dream because you have to wait to see. Now, I don't have any like superficial PhD credentials. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a regular college student. That is my credentials. College student, neuroscience major, minor in public health and epidemiology. Those are my credentials. So don't come at me like, she told me this and she said it's gonna work. These are tips. First one is to start. This is probably the hardest part, and I promise you guys, once you start, it just seems like okay, like I maybe can become a doctor. I see the vision. Okay, so like, you think about starting, you think about how you're going to be studying, you think about, or you even envision yourself studying, but you never start. So if you don't start, you won't ever start studying, and you won't ever achieve the MCAT. So you have to start, and like, I promise you, once you start, it's gonna be so much easier. I promise. Okay. The next part: create a schedule plan. Even if you aren't studying for the MCAT, even if you're just watching this video just because, and you're studying for the GRE, the LSAT, create a detailed schedule plan. Like, I can't tell you how much this has helped me, like a detailed schedule plan, because you're able to see like what you need to get done, what you need to do. And I think setting like weekly goals, daily goals, monthly goals, maybe even yearly, I don't know, but setting goals like that and like having a goal for each day and like what you're gonna do and accomplish, it helps so much because you're able to really visualize what you need to do. I know for me, I'm a visual learner, so I love to see everything written out on paper. So what I do is make a schedule. So I break out my days into time blocks, and the reason why I use time blocks is that it allows me to stay on track. So I know that from this time to this time, I'm doing MCAT stuff only. This time to this time, I'm working out. This time to this time, I'm doing med school application things or anything else I need to do. I also write out the chapters I want to focus on for each day. And I also write out different resources and strategies that I want to use towards studying for the MCAT. And these can include reviewing the amino acids, doing CARS practice, writing out chemistry and physics equations that I may need for test day. And so being able to see everything I need to do each day allows me to kind of check off the box each day. Okay, this is what I've done. This is what I need to focus on for tomorrow or for the rest of the week. And a schedule helps, I promise, because this is a lot. There's so much stuff where it's like, bro, like, why? Okay. So next, or to use some resources, whether it's the Kaplan books, the Princeton books, I think there's Next Step, TPR. There's so many different things out there, but order some type of like book or something. This is what I have. It's a little messy right now. I have, this is for biology section. This is what I have. You cannot go into the MCAT or MCAT preparation using your notes from college or high school. Yes, it's good that you review those notes in terms of like things maybe that you're able to understand better if your teacher explained it or something. The MCAT, there's specific things that they may ask. There's specific things that the AAMC wants to see that you've mastered in topics. So get a book. You don't have to get the latest version because oftentimes those are really expensive. The changes that they make between each year are not that grand. Like, it's like little things. Maybe like they may add an extra word or like take out a couple of things, but it's nothing major that's gonna like drop your MCAT score. Okay, so if you need to order 2 years, 3 years, I'll say 3 years, 2 to 3 years behind max, then go ahead. I wouldn't go with ordering 6 to 7 years because I think that'll be really outdated. I think 2015, before 2015, I believe that the test changed. So I think be careful which year you're gonna order. But 2 to 3 years should be good. 6, 7, nah, fam. So the next tip, don't study with your phone around. I've tried so many times to like just keep my phone around, and somehow like just unintentionally and just like unconsciously I will just grab my phone and just start scrolling, and I'm just like why? Like, you guys don't realize how much technology has so much power over our brains. We're so ingrained in technology. It's so sad, but like we just gravitate towards it. So just turn that phone off, like all the way off, like as in you hit that button and you slide off to power off, swipe it off, or keep it in a whole different room, so that way you won't even feel like getting up to get the phone. Next, practice. Y'all, full length practice exams are literally like because it's practice. Yes, it's important for content material. You always need to study content, of course, but how to take a test, understanding what they're asking, understanding how to dissect a passage or how to use that passage to answer this question versus this question is super important. I can't tell you how much practice is very, very important. So the next tip I have for you guys is take study breaks. Do not overwhelm yourself. There's so much information, like there's like 5-6 of these books, and you want me to know everything in each of them and still do med school applications and still do classes and this and live and be happy? That's a lot. But don't overwhelm yourself. I know I said earlier with my schedule that I study like 8:30 to 11:30. Mind you, I have breaks in there, so I'm not sitting for like 3-4 hours just like in books, because I know myself. And I'm not gonna, at a certain point, I'm just not gonna retain any more information because I need a break from what I'm studying. So whether it's like a 10-minute break, a 10-minute break to go walk, or like maybe you make a little sandwich, or maybe it's, I don't know, 20-minute break to watch like quick episode of Love Island or Money Heist or All American, or you know, something like that. Some people may agree with this tip, some people may not, whatever. Use Anki or some type of flashcard system. The reason why I recommend Anki is because it uses a technique called spaced repetition, whereas like it will give you a set of 5 cards, okay? So you clicking through the cards, flashcards, you view this side, view the other side, yada, yada, yada. Okay, then you get a new set of 5. But once you get that new set of 5, they're also going to implement those old cards you've been learning within learning the new set. So that way it's not like you're never completely seeing the old 5 once you mastered it. You're going to keep seeing those old cards as you're learning the new ones. So that way it's like, okay, I learned them this time, little break, then learned them again, little break. So that way your brain's constantly like getting that information in. But for me, it was free on my laptop, so I just been using that. Another tip is don't wait like 3 weeks or 2 weeks before you register for an exam and you take the exam, because unless you're like super duper like exponentially smart and just like you know everything and just already know about the MCAT, then go ahead. So next tip is to pair your studying with Khan Academy videos. Khan Academy does a great job of explaining things, and for me, again, I'm a visual learner, so just being able to see things like written out, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So what I'll do is like maybe I'll read a section, go over like maybe 1 chapter, 2 chapters today, okay? It may have been a section that I wasn't too strong on, so I may sometimes I'll like watch a video on that section within the same day, or sometimes I just wait till the next day just to do that section so I can kind of give my brain a break, and that has helped a lot. But I think pairing things like Khan Academy videos with Kaplan resources or Princeton resources helps a lot, because you're getting that information reinforced. This is my last study tip. This is to let people around you know that you are in the process of studying for the MCAT or applying for medical school, or just like getting serious about testing, whether it's GRE, LSAT, whatever. Like, let people around you know so that they can support you, because doing the MCAT and stuff, it's really draining. It's a lot of work. So just having people to support you, know what you're doing, and just so that they're aware, like maybe they'll send you like a nice little ice cream one day, or like a card or text, or they'll just be more understanding of like knowing that what you're going through. So do that, let people around you know, let your family know, and just push through. Like, you got it. Like, the MCAT is hard. Like, no one ever said the MCAT was easy. If you did, kudos to you, because it's not hard. It's not easy for me. But yeah, do that, and just make sure that once you get in that focus zone, just get at it. And that's what I'm doing now. It's hard, but by God's grace, July 18th or I think 27th, one of those dates, I will be taking my MCAT. And within the next 3 weeks, I'll be getting my score, setting my med school applications in, and then I will become a doctor. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you guys later. Make sure you guys are studying hard, staying safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, stay 6 feet away, you know, do the things that are recommended. And we gonna see this through. I promise y'all, we gonna see this through. And for the people who are taking the MCAT this summer, good luck. Good luck. We in this together. I'll see you guys later.